Kasi wa kire nung khona ba
wa mmatha ntjaka ke re yo mfana ka o tlo shwa mo yo
e peta tse gore ke safara jwang o tse gore di a
buya ra. Thank you so much for always supporting Totsakasi mfana. Diepkloof half marathon ke kasi ya how basically, and you showed up and they appreciated it. One of the runners called in and said, hey, Ronald Diepkloof, we are proud to have this man. And I went to their archive and looked at the pictures.
No, absolutely.
Has the body recovered though?
We still have aches and pains, as you know that the recovery process is a long one at this age.
Just a few things, Mfana, on this Europa League trophy tour rather. I mean, you've spent better part of your life in Europe and you've played in the English Premier League, but you haven't won this big trophy yet. But today, John Obi Mikel is here, Lerona, and he's actually showcasing it alongside yourself, being one of our legends from the shores of Africa. What does it mean to you?
I think I'm very proud, and I think encouraged for the fact that the UEFA Europa Trophy are here, and we're showcasing it to the relevant people that obviously play football, that are in sport, especially the development of the game, which for me it's really, really critical in this country, and the role that it has played, in Europe. So for me, it's one of the pieces of the puzzles that we need in order for football, to improve in this country. I mean, we know the quality, in this league. We know the teams that are involved. It's absolutely amazing.
I'm looking at you talking about the quality between the Europa League and the Champions League. Which one is Lucas Radebe lifting when he's sleeping?
To be honest, I would love to hoist both of them. I think each and every player will want to compete against the best, in different continents, because this is quality teams from different countries, and it's the same in both. You've got the quality, you've got to compete, and obviously, the pride of hoisting it at the end, it's absolutely amazing, because it comes with a great incentive,
I'm looking at locally, Lucas, we don't have many players that are playing overseas, but we've seen the likes of Njabulo Blom going, we've seen the likes of Cassius Mailula, all these younger ones are going, but they're not going to the proper leagues. Right now we've got a Ratomo Mufukeng from Pirates is out at Wolves. Just take us through the export, comparing this what we have now and the export of yourself, your fish, your blade field and all of them.
Yeah, I think for me it's a great improvement to see players leaving these shores to go and improve their talent, elsewhere, whether it's in the big league or in a small league, but internationally that will, I think, give them that opportunity, for that experience, and actually it's a platform for them, to play, in the bigger league. It's part of selling themselves, and to be honest, in order for us to be successful in this country, we need players to go abroad and acquire that experience, so that once they bring it home, and we can be a better team. I mean, if you look at the team that played in 1996, as you just said rightfully, yes, most of us were based in Europe, and that shows that it plays a big role, in acquiring overseas, experience to come and compete here at home, and obviously help football to improve and inspire the youngsters, to be able to say, I would love to do the same. I would love to, because if you want to be honest, if you want to be part of the national team, you're not only representing yourself, but you need to be quality, and as well it needs to look at yourself. It gives you that responsibility and looking at yourself to say, what do I want to achieve? You know, especially as an individual before I bring it to the team.
How good is that for the AFCON, looking at that finally we are back in the AFCON properly so by qualifying?
Yeah, I think for me, I mean, you look at Pesita, who's Njabulo Blom. Now we're starting to get that consistency where you're seeing familiar names. You know, you familiarize yourself with the team, and yes, possibly in the field of play, it hasn't been great in terms of producing results, but I think the results will come. You know, as we move on, especially now that we've got the AFCON, you know, coming up. I think for us it's going to be a good challenge, and to see how far we've gone, you know, through the level that we're at.
Look, I mean, the biggest story right now, you have to be part of it. Kaizer Chiefs people are saying, hey, Lucas must come back and coach the club, and I tell them, they're out coach abafet. They're out coach. But tell me, the changes that are happening at Kaizer Chiefs now, how far is the team from being stable with everything that's happening there? And you as one of the club legends, how does it sit with you, seeing this club going for 10 years without a trophy?
I think the good thing is that they're trying to get to bring the club back to the level that we know. You know, with the expectations of the fans, and you know, we've always said we want to hone our local coaches and take part. But you know, such big brands like Kaizer Chiefs, it's a massive brand. You know, to get to where it is, it took Jesus a lot of great values. You know, to be able to compete in Africa, to be able to compete domestically and be successful. You know, so if you take a club like that, you know, you want to associate it with credibility, with coaches and managers that are experienced enough to take the brand to another level, because that's what we need. We need to take it from this level to that level, and then to make sure that become consistent in succeeding in winning trophies, you know, because that's expectations that we've set for ourselves as a Kaizer Chiefs brand.
Good luck with your Kaizer Chiefs, and most of all, good luck with the trophy tour that you're on. For representing us all
thank you very much. It's a great pleasure, and I hope it will make a great impact where our young stars will be inspired and will be encouraged to want to not just represent themselves, but to represent the country.
Starts by dreaming. Thank you, man.
Hey, tada.